All right, listen, this is a little insider. All right, following up with the inflatable used tubes bit. This right here is a boat that I'm still not on this one. I'm finishing up another Nautica. So this is gonna be next. They'll probably be my next project. And I'm putting a T-top on this, guys. Some of you guys have probably seen this. Okay, so this is a used tube. All right. Story about this boat. The tubes were bad. The cones were bad. Actually, it was one of the first Nautica cleaning videos I did for a wide body. You'll probably see it there. The tubes weren't good. So what happens? I came across these tubes. They were all blistering. Okay. When I mean blistering, they go ahead and blister up, and then you'll see kind of like the Hypalon, the exterior color of the Hypalon starts bubbling. Doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. What happens is a lot of that is kind of like sun damage and stuff like that. So this guy, what did I do? I patched them up. I did strategic patches in certain areas so that you can't tell. You see in here, all that is a patch. That was all blistered up. All this right here was a patch. All this blistered up. Inside here. So you see how strategically I went ahead and patched things up. You know, I put this here because I didn't have the side step for this, so I just put this on here, which, you know, I can use. So that's some of the things, right, that you can do. And now obviously it's dirty right now, so you know, we've gone through that bit before. Another strategic patch. See how from here all the way to back here, you won't even notice. You're gonna think it's the same part of the boat. Now, probably the most famous boat you guys know that's been what we call resurfaced. Oh, look, perfect. Look. This is a perfect example. Okay, so this is the bubbling that I was talking about, right? So this is just a layer of the Hypalon, all right? See that? See that right there? The Hypalon's not bad. It's just the layer of the Hypalon is coming up. Now, I should have gone a little further up on this. It is what it is. Now, Tremendo Raft. You guys know Tremendo Raft, right? Tremendo Raft is what we call a resurface. So it had tubes, right? And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this boat for fishing a lot. I'm going to go ahead and resurface it with 866 Hypalon. The old tubes will be under it, and I'm just going to resurface it. This boat was white. So what I did is I just resurfaced it. Now, you can only resurface a boat if you have the Hypalon that it's decent, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be decent. If it's delaminating, then you can't do it. So that's also an option. It's more affordable than doing the tubes, brand new tubes. Now, I recommend resurfacing for people who are going to go ahead and fish a lot off their boat because you got that double Hypalon factor going on. Now, you still do have a weaker Hypalon in the bottom, okay? Don't make that mistake to think that you don't, oh, well, it's just I'm gonna have a new tube. No, you're not. But what it's gonna do is it's gonna give you a level of protection that you can go ahead and add, you know, more years on your boat, and at the same time, it's gonna look really good. People look at Tremendo Raft and they think, wow, that's an awesome boat. It's brand new. No, it's not. The tubes on this were white, faded, and ugly, and then we resurfaced it. So resurfacing is putting Hypalon over Hypalon. You have to sand down the Hypalon in the bottom. So for instance, if I were to resurface here, right, and say I want to make this boat blue, I have to sand this down. Once I sand it down, then that's what's going to be able to hold when I put the other layer of Hypalon over it. Now what happens is sometimes when you have delaminated Hypalon that goes to the fabric and the fiber of the Hypalon, it doesn't grab and it doesn't work. And if you look here to the top, I'm going to put a link to the top right of the video of what to look for when you're buying an inflatable, and look for some of the things that you don't want to go into. So guys, once again, inflatable rib retubes, okay? You could get them new, more expensive, obviously last for a long time. It's new. There's nothing better than new. Now, if you don't have the budget for new and you want to go ahead and either get a used tube, it's an option, okay? I'm giving you guys all this information so you know exactly which way you can go. This tube, if you would have seen this tube, you would have been like, I don't want that garbage. But now, believe it or not, I trust this tube more, knowing that it has double Hypalon in all these other areas than I would a regular tube, okay? Especially for the applications which I use, which is fishing, rentals and stuff like that. So guys, remember, resurfacing is Hypalon over an old tube. You can do that, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to last forever. It's going to look much better. That's an option. Your Hypalon has to be decent. It needs to be decent for you to have that option. Next thing is obviously buying a used tube, okay? I would say resurfacing costs more than getting a used tube, because the factor for Hypalon is still there. The Hypalon is still expensive, and you still need to buy the amount of Hypalon to cover the boat. All right guys, well listen, thank you for watching this. I really feel bad. I feel bad for you. I feel bad, I really do, because I'm in 65-degree weather, which is manageable today in Miami, and you guys are, who knows, I'm probably in minus 12. I talked to someone the other day. So guys, I mean, I don't know, the cavalry's coming. Wait for Homeland Security to save you guys, FEMA, I don't know, but anything under 60 degrees, you guys should be bundled out and waiting for someone to rescue you guys. Hey, before I go, remember that it's 61 degrees now, but look, I'm not cold anymore. Look, my wife went all out. Hold on a second, you guys are gonna see this. I mean, we know how to do this thing. I got this, I got a down thing in the bottom of this, I got a shirt. Oh my god, hold on, it's getting cold. Let me, it's 60 degrees, it's terrible. My god, I gotta go. Oh my god, I'm freezing. Get me inside. Where's the heater?